Hello, this is Chelsea Dade, founder of Communicate for Health Justice LLC, and welcome to CFHJ's Soft Launching Justice podcast. Soft Launching Justice is a podcast exploring how young people of promise are shaping the future today by demanding more. Hosted by yours truly, each episode unpacks the systems youth are influencing and challenging today, from digital culture and public policy to workforce and leadership pathways. Through real conversations, this podcast holds space for emerging advocates who are leading boldly while challenging norms, even if we're all still figuring it out together. Subscribe to the podcast on YouTube at CFHJ. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Soft Launching Justice. Today's episode focuses on a question many Gen Z students and young professionals are asking: what does the future of work look like for us? If you've spent any time online recently, you've probably seen headlines about Gen Z and their adaptation to the workforce. Some say that Gen Z is not interested in traditional workplace structures, has difficulty adapting to long-held norms, and appears disengaged altogether. As a youth advocate myself, some of these headlines seem a bit harsh, and they actually bring my mind back to a time when my very own generation was being critiqued for its appreciation of eating avocado toast. In many ways, this speculation occurs from generation to generation. But let's take some time to consider why members of Gen Z may navigate workforce dynamics differently. And you guessed it, it starts with developmental psychology. According to developmental psychologist Dr. Lisa Demure, anxiety itself is not a flaw, but a normal human emotion that can help people respond to challenges when managed effectively. As young adults enter a rapidly changing workforce shaped by technology and economic uncertainty, developing coping skills, supportive relationships, and confidence in their abilities may be just as important as developing technical skills. According to the National Career Development Association in 2025, Gen Z is often referred to as the anxious generation, adapting less easily to challenges and disappointments. They noted that in an effort to protect their children from discomfort and failure, Gen Z parents may have actually contributed to lowering their resilience and coping skills. Then you add in remote schooling during a once in a lifetime pandemic, and existing challenges may increase. Additionally, many Gen Zers experience pressure to attain a high level of achievement and success, likely due to social media comparisons, believing that if they don't have it all figured out by 25, they are cooked. At the same time, there's already a need for improvements in the way work has been done for decades. Like many millennials, Gen Z is values driven, often placing impact over financial gain. Their technical prowess is also a strength, as Gen Z leads in bringing creative tools like Canva into many standard business projects. Gen Z has also led the way in centering inclusion and adaptive learning environments so that all people can feel and be included in work. These shifts present both challenges and opportunities for Gen Z and employers alike. Gen Zers may seek to challenge existing structures while also feeling the need to adapt to systems and structures that are unfamiliar to them. Employers must find ways to learn from and adapt to the new wave of insight that this generation brings while simultaneously providing space for mentorship and support. With all that in mind, the future of work is still being written. And as the founder of CFHJ, I'm grateful to be a part of this process. While no one can predict exactly what jobs will look like 10 years from now, we do know that curiosity, adaptability, and strong communication skills will help young people navigate whatever comes next. So until next time, thank you for listening to Soft Launching Justice. Thank you for listening to CFHJ's Soft Launching Justice podcast. We hope today's conversation gave you something to think about and something to act on. There is a lot of current and future potential within Gen Z. It's important for youth advocates to provide substantial space for youth to share their thoughts and be heard, while also providing space for mentorship and growth. If this episode resonated with you, take a moment to share it, leave a review, or send it to someone who believes in youth voice and health justice. That's how this community grows. If you would like to be a guest on the podcast, you can learn more about joining us at cfhj.org and on social media at CFHJ. Until next time, keep asking questions, keep pushing for justice, and keep communicating.